It's not going to be an easy fight for either of us. It won't be easy. I'm not expecting an easy night. But I'm definitely prepared. I feel at my best. I've been trained at championship level, so I'm ready to do this thing.
Do you watch video of past fights of a Keith Thurman to break it down, or do you let Garcia do that?
Garcia mostly does that, but I've seen Keith Thurman fight. I know his fighting style, and we've definitely got the right sparring and the right work to fight an opponent like that.
How much do you think his 22-month absence will be a factor in the first place?
I've been there before. I've had a layoff for 2 years also, and my first fight back, it wasn't quite the same. I'm not counting or saying that he won't be the same on his first fight back. He might, had a refreshed time, and it might even help him. So I'm still counting on seeing as good a Thurman as I've seen. And we won't know till I get in the ring with him.
You're known for applying pressure. When you apply that pressure in the early rounds, will it tell you everything you need to know about, if he's made a full recovery or not?
I think whether the recovery was full or not, within a few rounds, we're gonna start seeing how the fight's gonna be taking place throughout as the rounds go on.
Now, Robert couldn't make the trip, right? So how is it going to be, not having him in the corner?
It's really no big issue. At Robert Garcia's training academy, we train as a family. I have Big G here, man. Who created Robert Garcia. So it's really no big issue. We all train as a group, so we all train together. We hear the same things, and it's the family, so it's all the same fighting plan.
Now, Keith Thurman was saying that he wanted a tune-up fight coming back. Do you feel like insulted that he chose you as his first fight back?
You know what? I could feel insulted, but I'm not at all. I'm confident in my abilities, and talk is cheap to me. What others say, fighters or reporters say, it really makes no difference to me. I came here to do a job, and I want to do it.
Now, this is not your first time being an underdog in a fight, and you prove a lot of doubters wrong. I'm pretty sure that you don't see yourself as an underdog, but what do you feel like you have to do? And if you used to be Keith Thurman, how would you be perceived?
I wouldn't say I don't feel like an underdog. I do feel like an underdog. I know I have a tough task ahead of me, but I also know that I can do it. I can pass this task, and I'm ready for it. So we prepared right. We got everything lined up. We left no stone unturned. I worked hard for 10 weeks, and now it's time to shine.
Now, I know you faced a lot of champions in your day. Where do you rank Keith Thurman as, as an opponent? You think he's your toughest opponent yet today, or?
It's hard to say if he's going to be the toughest opponent yet. He's got a great resume. He's a world champ. All respects to him. He's done quite well. I fought some tough opponents coming up, so it's hard to say he's the best, but I'm taking this fight as one of the most important fights of my career, so that's something I won't know until I'm up in the ring with him.
Now, what do you see as his biggest threat to you? What is the thing that you most have to take away from Keith Thurman?
I think the most important thing in my game plan is for me to dictate the pace, for me to control the ring. That's probably the most important thing.
You think he's going to try to sit down on his punches? Because he's been saying that he hasn't felt the same. He hasn't had knockouts, in a long time, and he prefers it due to the injuries he suffered. He says this fight is going to be different. Do you think he's going to use the ring a lot, or he's going to try to sit down on the punches?
I know I've prepared for either one, so it doesn't matter. I've prepared real well with different sparring partners, and I'm ready for whatever he brings.
My man, who's the chief second in the corner?